This angel number 555 isn't just random. It's a powerful sign cloaked in bright energy, and it's all about change, whether internal or external, which I'll go into in a moment. But it's a message that transformation is coming your way, and whatever this change is going to propel you to that next stage of your life. And although you might be thinking, well, what is this change? And it might feel a little bit scary, and you might feel compelled to resist it, because it's of the unknown and it may require some work. But know this, that this disruption is happening for a reason, and it's here to bring you to a higher place. This divine sign of 555 is what you have called for. Just like those pop-up reminders on your phone. And it's here letting you know that it's okay. Remember, we wanted this change. It's what we need right now. So when you get this nudge from the other side, from your spiritual team, this 555 is letting you know that it's okay. That yes, things are going to get a little bit shaky. Things are going to shake up. But you have got this, and we have got you. And that you are ready for this. Now, the number 5 itself represents freedom, adventure, intensity, a kind of zest for life that continues to grow. It's about trust and going with the flow of life. And it carries the energy of growth and confidence, of being open and curious, letting the flow of life carry you to where you need to be. It's like a refreshing and energetic force that could be exactly what you need if you feel like you are ready to break free from the old and you are ready to be pulled out of a slump. And as 555, the energy here is amplified and it's even stronger. It's like switching directions, new paths opening up, fast moving energy. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how fast this energy can be and the movement of it. Because this time round, when I've noticed myself seeing 555, I noticed that one day I'm feeling great. Life feels great. Everything feels, joyful. And the next, I feel like life is against me. It's difficult to get out of bed. Everything is a chore. Everything is hard. Everything is an effort. And in those moments, I noticed that certain things were popping up. Things were being brought to my awareness, whether through myself or whether through somebody else bringing to my awareness something that needs to change. And the next day, I'll feel great again. So it's kind of like this kind of movement, up and down, like a wave. And this happened for about 3 or 4 days. And I was like, right, I need to figure out what's going on. Something needs to change. I was like, right, I need to sit down. I need to quiet my mind. And when I sat down to quiet my mind and go within, I could sense and feel that I needed to open my mind's eye to this energy and to pay attention to what I needed to change, to this internal shift that was happening. I needed to pay attention to what was being brought to my awareness so that I can get back in the right direction. And over the following 3 days following that, as I worked on myself, bringing my awareness consciously every time these old patterns, these old behaviors would crop up, I'll be like, right, I would have that internal dialogue. I was like, okay, this is happening. I need to bring my awareness to it. I need to say some affirmations. I need to be like, okay, step outside of that, zoom out and understand what is going on. This is not really you. This is just an old pattern that is coming up because you need to let it go. You need to release it from your energy field. And as I worked on that, I could sense and feel my energy changing, my vibration shifting and changing. And I could sense it feeling and moving in the right direction. And the reason why I knew this is because I could sense and I could see things and opportunities coming my way. And I know that I'm not fully there yet, but I know that it's a work in progress and I'm getting there. And often when the universe, when your higher self brings things to your awareness, it's because it's trying to get you back on track in the right direction for your highest good, for your highest purpose. So this change that comes with 555 can alter your pace so that you can see things differently. You can feel into them and you can see life in a different way that was once hidden from your sight. And with this new perspective, you can begin to open up your mind. You can be flexible in your view of life, your ideas, your beliefs, your thoughts, your patterns. And you can see the truth with your third eye and with the spiritual wisdom that you have gained so far. When you see 555, it means that there will be a surprise or a significant change in the direction of your life. For example, if there's somebody who's been feeling stuck in their job for years, unsure which direction to take, unsure what to do next, but they keep seeing 555. And then suddenly, unexpectedly, an opportunity presents itself. Perhaps it's a chance to relocate to a new city or to start your own business. Here, 555 signals that a major transformation is taking part in your life. And your job is to believe in possibilities. Your job is to feel into it and to take that chance. And this change can be anything really. It could be a project. It could be a book that you've been wanting to write that you've been putting off. It could be a new venture, perhaps even a spiritual one. It could be changes within your circumstances or within relationship dynamics. But whatever it is, have a positive attitude and mindset about the new entering your life, even if the reason or the reasons for that change may not be clear yet. But just know that everything will eventually fall into place for you. I remember that the view of the world, your view of the world, is created by your thoughts and the energy that you emit outside. And I just want to add that in the description box below, I will add another list of how this change could be showing up for you. And so whether you're already experiencing change as it's happening, or you can sense that change is coming, 555 encourages you to take note and to prepare for the changes with as much grace and awareness as possible. And if you can feel like you are leveling up and you're changing for the better, keep the momentum going. Look how far you have come in your life. You've already gone through and been through so many changes so far. This is just the same. These transitions are like reconstructions and a realignment of your soul. And your angels are helping you. See it as like a massive spiritual supercharged growth spurt. And if this angel number is appearing when you're often wrestling with decisions, then this is calling you for you to trust your intuition. Go with your first instinct gut. Go with that decision and trust that everything's going to be okay. Don't let worry, fear, insecurity get in the way of it, because they will create their own dissonance. Trust your own intuition. Ask yourself, what areas of my life feel stagnant or are ready for a shift and change? Ask yourself, am I open for this change? Am I open to receive what the universe wants to give me? Am I ready to make X, Y, Z as a decision? And if not, then ask yourself, why not? Journal and sit with your thoughts. What is that thing that's blocking you from taking that step forward? It could be an old belief, an old pattern. It could be fear of the unknown. Sit with yourself. Tap into your divinity and assess what is going on. Take a moment to breathe and just step back and be like, okay, I'm here. This is what I can do now in this moment, without having to worry about the whole big picture or what the change could be. And just know that even if you decide to take small steps, you're still creating an enormous ripple effect in your energy field that will eventually have long-term effects. So be very conscious and bring your awareness to whatever is coming up and be open to ready and be open to that change. Take note of this, because if you want that new beginning and you are longing for that change, then it's also important to understand the value of leaving something behind, letting the past go, and transitioning to a much evolved self, to a better way of living, breathing, and doing. It's time to make room and invite positive energy into your life. Change is part of life. It's inevitable. It's part of your transformation, and it's bringing in a new phase where you will adapt to living in different ways that align with your higher purpose. And as you evolve, you will have discovered new strengths that will help you face and overcome anything else that needs to be resolved, accepted, or adapted. So even though these changes can feel daunting, messy, and uncomfortable, but at the same time, you will have realized, you will have discovered just how much further you can soar, even when you didn't realize or believe that you had the strength to rise any higher. It's about inviting this energy of expansion into your life and to not shy away from it. It's about being open and fluid and understanding that this change will get you where you need to be. And see whatever you are going through as a stepping stone. And believe that you are loved and supported, and thank your angels, your spiritual team, for guiding and supporting you along the way. And believe that you already have the strength to meet this change head on. And as you take this step towards this change, you will gain clarity about your place and purpose in this life. And not everything will necessarily be revealed to you all at once, because we're not energetically ready to see or receive it. But trust that everything will fall into place just fine. And a mantra that you can use for this angel number 555 is, I trust that these changes in my life are leading me to my highest potential. Angel number 555 indicates that major life changes are taking place for you in many different areas of your life. And your angels are calling for you to trust and to go with the flow. It's an invitation to surrender control and have faith in the divine timing of things. And to take inspired action, inspired steps towards breaking free and pursuing your soul's purpose. And it's a time to welcome in these changes and not feel like life is against you or feel like you're being knocked off your feet, as it's a spark that breaks you free from anything that no longer serves you and propels you into a new chapter of your life, one that's richer and filled with infinite possibilities that you couldn't have imagined before. 555 is bursting with divine energy, and when you embrace this change with excitement instead of fear, you shift your energy from resistance to anticipation. It's no longer just about surviving in it, but it's about thriving in it. And with every step that you take forward, it is proof that you're very much capable of growing, evolving, adapting, and going with the flow of life to see where you end up. So when you see 555, look at this change energy as not something that you dread, but as a thrilled adventure, a chance to rewrite your story and to create the reality that you want that aligns with your soul's purpose. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not sure what my soul's purpose is, that's okay. Take each day as it comes. And remember that this is a journey, not a race. Along the journey, you will be guided and supported by the universe and by your higher self. And with every step forward that you take, I hope that you find the courage, the joy, and the clarity in every opportunity that unfolds. And if this message resonated with you, share it with somebody who keeps seeing 555 or a change that they might be going through that they don't fully understand yet. And I will see you soon. Take care. Much love. Namaste.